Clearly an uninhabited canyon. The Special Forces soldier has to lay landmines here every day. Not only that, every 500 meters there's a dense barrage of explosions from a machine. Clearly these weapons are meant to prevent something from climbing up. But there's not a single person here. The only thing Mark can confirm is, this eerie canyon existed in ancient times. His mission from his superiors is to constantly monitor the area from the 100-meter high West Tower, while the East Tower is guarded by soldiers from other countries. The two countries' soldiers must not only guard their designated areas, but also not communicate with each other. At first Mark could bear the loneliness, until one day he secretly used binoculars to take a look at the other side. Instantly he became restless. At that moment, the woman seemed to sense she was being watched. When she turned around, Mark had already hidden. At night, Annie's stunning beauty kept Mark awake, so he looked across again. Though she didn't respond, Mark had already fallen for her. Finally, he made it through to the next day. Unexpectedly, Annie took the initiative to catch his attention. Because the distance was too far, Annie could only write down what she wanted to say in a notebook. In response to Annie's initiative, Mark responded with a no communication signal, thinking his straightforwardness would upset her. But to his surprise, Annie said it was his birthday. Seeing Annie's cute expression, Mark took out some alcohol to wish her a happy birthday. And so, in their own unique way, they conveyed their feelings for each other. Though they were far apart, the distance in their hearts was closing in. But just as they were having a great time chatting, Annie suddenly asked about Mark's skills. Mark said he was good with a gun. This made Annie, a top sniper, unable to resist. She asked Mark to show her, but before Mark could pull out his gun, Annie showed off her own shooting skills. But just as she was having fun, Mark responded in the same way. Annie didn't get mad. In fact, she placed the bottle on her head and signaled Mark to continue. But just as Mark was about to shoot, Annie's expression suddenly changed from surprise to fear. She quickly gestured for Mark to look down. It seemed like something was approaching them in the dark. Realizing the danger, Mark immediately pointed his gun into the depths of the canyon. And when the first monster appeared, he finally understood what his superiors had stationed him here to guard.